Hey everybody, welcome back to the Monday Q&A show. The show that answers your questions, helps you out in a pinch, and is also getting ready for Airsoft season. It's summertime, which means we are all out playing. This is it. There should be some MILSM events popping up, although usually those kind of happen in the fall, but this is prime time to play. Everybody's out of school, all that, university's on break, and usually you can slip away at the office a little easier. So yeah, now is the time to go out and have a blast. I'm super excited. I got some stuff going on. Like I said, you guys have been asking for gameplay. I do have the stuff from North Carolina, my Black Ops game that's gonna be dropping here very shortly, as well as a little teaser from Japan. So my Japan play-ish kind of experience. Had a lot of fun there too. Been getting all around getting to play Airsoft. So yeah, it's true, I do play, I promise. I have proof in the video. Anyway, aside from that, don't forget, I've got patches in the web store. Some really cool looking ones, tactical corgis, some sayings, stuff like that. Free shipping worldwide. Links in the corner and in the description below if you wanna go support the channel and get something cool in return. So aside from all that, let's cut the thing in the beginning here pretty short and dive into what you're really here for, and that is your questions in the Tippmann mail call. Kapowie writes, hey Jonathan, love the show. Just wanted to know how you would recommend getting into Airsoft teching. I want to learn how to work on AEGs in particular. Thanks. So Airsoft teching, this is a tough one. It's like a lot of businesses or industries where you have to have a skill, like computers, like masonry, like metalworking, blacksmith, those things. It's very much like an apprentice master thing, like you need to go learn from someone. You can learn yourself, absolutely. There's some great resources on the internet. You need to know the basics, like how to get a gun apart. I've said many times when you guys asked what to do is go pick up a boneyard gun. Get some broken ones, find them locally, find them on the Hop Up app, buy them from online retailers, the Boneyard section, broken Airsoft guns. So in your case, AEGs, get one or two different ones in. I would recommend in your case, getting at least a version 2 and a version 3 mech box. So like an AK and an M4, something like that, so you at least can have a little variety to practice with. Bring those in and then start looking at how to fix the problems. They might work out of the box, chances are they don't. Get inside, learn how to tear them apart. There's challenges all around. Different brands take down differently. They have little tweaks to get inside. Some do different things, but I would start with just some basics. Get in there, start working on it. Get a solid foundation. The second thing I would do is a lot of shops, at least I don't know of a lot, but some offer Airsoft teching courses. If you're very serious, it might be worth a trip and a mini vacation to go learn. I know it's not a paid plug or anything. I know Airsoft Barracks in Jacksonville, Florida will do it. Jacksonville's actually not too bad either. Great kind of cool place to go hang out. They do Airsoft teching class, so does National Airsoft. I just know those guys pretty well. That's why I want to recommend both of those. And I know their teching skills are, man, top notch. I actually learned from the guys, combination of both. They used to both be business partners. Now they have separate shops, still good friends. They're actually related, they're cousins. But those are where I learned my teching skills. And those guys have forgot more than I know. I mean, really top notch stuff. For in the lower 48. I don't know where you are. You might be anywhere worldwide, but check with your local shop, see if they will do a teching course. If they won't, see if after you've got some foundation, if they will actually let you come in and do some work there. Maybe sit with the tech, learn a little bit, kind of do some free internship work. Remember, usually you have to pay to go to school, right? You're gonna pay a tuition to go to university. You gotta spend money to get an education. Perhaps if you ask, you can not spend anything, but offer your time to learn to be a tech. That is a good way. And then at least you're not spending money on an education. Of course, everybody comes in and is like, I want to get a job here to be a tech. Well, maybe you should get a free education if you ask the right way. Can I come learn? Can I come try to help out and be extra support? Teach me some basics. I can do some basic stuff like barrel changes, buckings, things like that. And then as you're back there, of course, you're going to pick up some great tips from the brilliant techs that work at these shops. So those are some great ideas to get into it. But again, you want to come in with a foundation. Don't come in like totally clueless, because they're not going to want to really spend that time. You're taking away from paid time. So learn what you can from the internet, get some boneyard guns, practice, 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 and then of course on your guns too, and then go in and maybe try some of those tactics and see if they work out for you. Death Metal Lewis X writes, I almost got in a fight with a coworker who looks just like you today. Well, I promise it wasn't me, unless you're here and you work in this room. So, sorry about that. June22 writes, what's your opinion on big airsoft retailers deleting negative reviews on their products? All right, so I have been watching. I know this is second or third time. I think you said hashtag third week on this one. I've seen this one. I actually answered it last week, but I cut it out of the video because it just went too long. I'll give you the short version. I've had more time to think about it. I think there are I think there are definitely retailers that do this, that have a group of people doing this. No doubt in my mind. I'm sure they're like, oh, well, we don't want to have a bad review. I think last week you mentioned specifically some of the retailers like Evic. Full disclosure, yes, they do sponsor this channel. Of course they do. But by doing that, I have a little exposure. I can kind of go in and see their company. So I'm going to use them as an example here. Their marketing team, who's responsible for listing and posting and doing all these things for their website. Like, they have a group of people that do this. They are working hard. They're putting up like 30 products a day on their website. That means photos, writing descriptions, editing those photos, getting them keyword and tagged and all that. Nowhere did I see anybody's job is, hey, let me go through the thousands and thousands and thousands of products we have on our website, and this guy's job over here is to go and delete or edit or whatever all the bad reviews on products. In fact, if you go through Evic's website, you can find some products with some pretty bad reviews on them, actually. So to me, I don't think so. I think maybe if you're not seeing the reviews, a lot of these review systems will have word filters. I mean, all of us, even YouTubers, use word filters for comments. So if you're using bad words in there, like not bad product or whatever, because I've seen reviews on a lot of retailers that talk about that product is not good, but maybe profanity. Like somebody saying, oh, it's a piece of, and you're dropping a 4-letter word, right? Then maybe that's going to be caught by the filter and never go up, right? And you're like, oh, they're deleting my review. Well, no, your review may not even get up there because of the choice of language you're using. I think if you write a intelligent one and not use 4-letter words, chances are it's probably going to get up there and stay. So at least my experience, knowing the Evic team, trust me, these guys are working their tail off every day out of the week just to barely keep up, or like with the flood of products that are constantly coming in and being added to the website. Like I said, 30 new ones a day. They got a team of people and everybody's just working their tail off. I don't think anyone there has time to go through and scrub through tens and thousands of reviews just to find ones that maybe aren't that great and delete them. That's me. That's just my thought. I mean, no conspiracy theories here, no flat earth stuff and aliens and spaceships and all that junk, tinfoil hats, but I really think it might be a little overdone. Now, do smaller shops who maybe only get a handful of reviews a week have time to do that? Probably. Do most of them do it? Probably not. Do some of them do it? Sure, no doubt. Some big retailers probably do it? Yeah, sure. If they've got time to do it and they worry about those sort of things, of course. That's why you should always get your reviews for a product from multiple sources. Same with me. I mean, I do product reviews, right? Don't just take my word on product. Always do your research. Look at my videos, look at other reviewers, take everybody's things, look at reviews on other like retail shops, and all together make your buying decision on that. If you're going to make an online web purchase, make sure to just get a full 360 view of this product from many people's opinions before you do it. Because another reviewer might catch something that I didn't see, you know, or maybe there's a second new version of it that came out. Mine was an early version, there was a late one. Maybe those have problems. My version was okay, or vice versa. There's a lot of reasons you should always do your due diligence. But that's just my thought. I mean, I'm saying, I'm not trying to, here to be honest, I'm not trying to like defend a certain retailer or anybody like that. I mean, I took that one example to say, I don't think they're doing it, because I think you mentioned them specifically last week, but I just don't know. I just don't see them having the resources dedicated to that when their time, I mean, a good or a bad review doesn't matter to them on a product at all. It has no bearing on the product at all. They've got they got thousands and thousands and thousands of products to sell. They're worried about getting the product in and up and selling, not worried about somebody saying it's bad. If the product's bad, guess what? They'll sell through what they have anyway, and then they won't order it again. Or better yet, they'll go to the company and tell them it's garbage and have them fix the problem, because they're big, they're Evic, they can do those things. They want that feedback instead of hiding it, right? That's my thought, on this. Anyway, enough about that. I'm curious what you guys have run into. Have you seen shops that do this? Please don't name shops. I'm not going to name names, the culprits and things like that. But, or do you have specific examples? I'd love to see them too. But I just don't think. I think we're talking a little tinfoil hat stuff. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm sure there are shops that absolutely do this. I'm just seeing if you guys have experience in this category. Do you? Don't you? I'd like to know, maybe. Maybe I'm totally wrong here. I could be totally wrong. Again, I'm just giving you my opinion, like everything here. So I'm interested to see what you guys come up with in conversation down below in the comment section. All right, that's it for questions of the week, which means it is time for the Code Red Headsets video recommendation of the week. And this one, man, you guys, I'm telling you, you come up with so many good ones. I had like 10 of them picked out this week. I'm not lying. So like I had to go through the 10 and like a lot of you guys like got bumped the next week. So please, if you didn't get it this week, keep putting them out there. God, there's some great channels. This one's called 350 feet per second. This one's out of Mexico. This is a great channel. He does a lot of vlogs. Now, it is Spanish, so if you habla español, you're okay. If you don't, it can be a little tough. He does a lot of vlogging, so his vlog part is all fully in Spanish, full speed, like I speak full speed English here. So if you're not a somewhat native speaker, you know, at that level, or at least, you know, good enough on the English level, in this case Spanish level, it may not be the best for the vlogs. However, he does unboxing, he does reviews. YouTube does have pretty good translation built in. You can click it, and he has gameplay. It's a well-rounded channel. A little bit under 1,000 subs, if I do recall. Actually, a little bit under 10,000 subs, sorry. He's at like 8,000. So if you are in my multilingual viewers here and you do speak a little Spanish, this is definitely one you may want to add to that sub list of yours. If you just want to have a little diversity on your Airsoft subscriptions, and you want to have something from a different channel, this guy definitely has some passion. He's got some experience. He's been obviously doing this for a long time. I love his energy. It's a really great channel. I think this one's pretty sizable. I'd love to see him hit that 10,000 mark. I think he very much is undersubbed. I think we just need to get more of the Spanish-speaking community to get behind him, you know, whether it's in the States or the other countries out there like Chile and Central America and Mexico and South America. All the different countries and the regions I've been talking about here to get behind. If you guys are on the Spanish, you know, language, definitely mash that sub button. It's really worth it. I love this guy's passion. I mean, I really, really do. So anyway, check it out. And of course, like I said, every single week, if you have a channel you want me to highlight, or you know of one that you'd love to recommend that just is undersubbed or just underappreciated, putting out good content, make sure it is on the regular. They need to be posting regular content, like at least a couple times a month. Once a week would be perfect, but you know, at least a few times a month, and being consistent on that content. Please recommend it down below. I'd love to help share your channel on the show here. So anyway, until next week, go out, play some Airsoft, have some fun, but no matter what you do, call your freaking hits.